Hi guys, it's May 21st. We're continuing to talk about determination, and I really love this story that we get to teach this week to the kids. We have taught about Peter and John sharing with the people in Jerusalem about Jesus. We've talked about Cornelius and how Peter got to go talk to the Gentiles even about Jesus, and that he was amazed that God even wanted the Gentiles to hear about Jesus. And today we are in Ephesians chapter 6, verses 10 through 18. And in this part of the Bible, Paul is encouraging the church at Ephesus. He is telling this church that was feeling attacked from all sides that the Holy Spirit was there to help them, and that they had tools that available to them that they could use. And this is where it gets into, and it describes what each of those tools are. And I want to go over those with you just to remind you of the tools that we all have to call on and to at our disposal all the time when we get into a hard situation, or we get into a time where we just aren't even sure that we have the strength to keep going. God gives us these tools. And it says, put on the full armor of God so that you will be able to stand firm against the schemes of the devil. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the full armor of God so that you will be able to resist in the evil day, and having done everything to stand firm. Stand firm, therefore, having girded your loins with truth, and having put on the breastplate of righteousness, and having shod your feet with the preparation of the gospel of peace. In addition to all, take up the shield of faith, with which you will be able to extinguish all the flaming arrows of the evil one. I think it's going to be a sweet time, honestly, with kids today, where we get to talk about all of those things that we know God gives to us as believers, but also that he equips us with when things get tough, and things are going to get tough for all of us. And some of us get to live in the middle of tough every day, and I am praying for you. And I want you to know that you have these things as well. And so in your activity today with kindergarten through second graders, you're going to have a paper that looks like this of a boy. Unfortunately, we don't have any girl pictures, but it'll be okay because we're building a soldier, and so the girls will be happy to be building a soldier, maybe like Flynn Rider. And so, you'll also have all of these things cut out for you. And the kids are supposed to take those things and put them in the right place on their person. And I love that they are all labeled, that this is the shield of faith, and the armor of godliness, and the belt of truth, and the helmet of salvation, and the sword of the Spirit, and the shoes of the good news. As we talk about this, I think it would be great for you to give examples of when you've needed different things in your armor to remind you of how good God is, and how much he's taking care of you, and how much he loved you enough to send Jesus for you. You have your memory verse activity where you have your exercise bands. Feel free at this point in the month to adjust that activity if you want to, or maybe you put 2 or 3 kids on each side of the rubber band. As long as they don't pop each other in the face, we'll be good. And so use your exercise bands to encourage kids to do the hard thing and do the bigger thing. And then you will pray with your kids and pass out your God times. I am so thankful for you guys, and want you to know that we couldn't do this without you, and you are making a big difference. Thank you. You guys have a great day.